Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, playing some more Polybridge. Now you guys seem to like the first impressions episode of this, so I decided to do a couple more here. I'm really enjoying the game, and it seems like you guys are enjoying the game, so that's really the ultimate goal here. Now tomorrow will be something else random, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be. And then Friday we'll go around to another town update, and Saturday will be another episode of Scrap Mechanic, something random. But anyways, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off here. Looks like we're on Paddle Boat Drawbridge. So, yeah. Oh, this is the first time we get to use pistons, yay. It's been a while since I played the tutorial, so I don't know if I remember how to do this. I think we're gonna go straight across, or do I need to go up? Actually, I think straight across, and then we're gonna split the bridge here, so. And ooh, that was absolutely terrible. There we go. Alright, yeah, it gives us just enough road. I don't think we'd actually be able to go up, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and add supports here. Let's go ahead and add the wood. How do I want to do this? Debating if I want to, I better do it over it, so let's go ahead and go up here. I want to try to make these a little low. I know some people don't like me talking about the budget, but ultimately the budget is the goal as far as getting out cheap, so let's do that. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and add supports all the way across. I want to keep that middle open because I can't add a strut right here in the middle because I think that's where it's going to split, or do I need one there? Maybe I do need one there. Not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and add one here. Somebody did tell me about like supports down here. The way I did them a couple times on the last episode, they actually weren't right. They would just, if they're like this, they would just hang down. You always need to do these triangles to make sure they actually kind of lock into place. So that would be good, I believe, to get the car across. I'm debating about this strut here in the middle. Maybe if I add some struts here on the bottom, it'll kind of, I don't know, help with that middle one there. I'm not 100% sure. Let me think of how I need to do this. Like I said, they showed you all this in the tutorial, but I don't remember exactly what we're doing here. Let me go ahead and see if that holds. Okay, that middle part's sagging, so obviously that's a trouble spot. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, I think we've got to split this joint here. And then I think we need a piston on this side and one on this. I don't wonder if this is not high enough. I might have to raise this up just a little bit. Maybe if we go, I don't know, maybe about to here. I'm just worried about the structural integrity right here in the middle, so that looks actually a little bit funky. But yeah, in theory, this should just raise up this bridge. I think I've done this right. I might be a little bit of trial and error here. Let's go ahead and try this real quick. There he goes. Okay, the vehicle makes it over. Now, question is, does the bridge actually... Oh, there it goes. It actually moves right up. Now, is the boat gonna... Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, it did clear. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of glad I remembered how to do this. So, split joint, pistons. Now, question is this vehicle gonna make it over? It's a little bit heavier here. Ooh, a little bit of stress, and boom, that was really under budget there. I'm really happy with that one. Alright, let's move on to the next level. That worked way better than I could have expected. But let's go ahead and go to this one here. Now it looks like we've just got wood. Okay, this is going to be fairly simple. Actually, no, what is this? This is some sort of platform in the middle. Let's, am I supposed to go under it or over? Actually, you're supposed to get to this star, so I need to go over it. So I need to be careful with how steep I make this. So maybe something like that. Let's go maybe about like that. I think that's gonna be okay. I don't know, these vehicles seem really sensitive to angles. Like, they'll get stuck everywhere, so that might be okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and oh, let's see. Do I need to... I'm trying to figure out the weight on this vehicle. I don't think it's too heavy, so I'm gonna try to keep these triangles kind of down. I'll come back and clean these up a little bit because I know these are messy. So maybe here, here, and maybe here. So do that, go across. Now, I think this is gonna need to be connected down here just because, oh crud, that doesn't really go, does it? Actually, could I do something like this? Would that be okay? Maybe that'll be okay right there. I'm worried about a little bit here in the middle, the structural integrity. I don't have anything to connect to on this left side, but I think this will hold. Maybe I'll make this one just a little higher. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that yet. I should simulate it first, see if it gets over it. So there it goes, no problem. A little bit of stress on those beams right there, but that was pretty solid. So let's go and do basically, you know, I guess if those are the same angles, couldn't I just copy and paste this? Let's go ahead and, let's delete this section here. And I might be deleting this a little wrong, but let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna select all this over here. So we're gonna copy selection, and let's go ahead and just flip it. In theory, this should work. There we go. I guess it's still kind of teaching you how to use that tool, so I think we're gonna be okay here. Let's go ahead and watch it. There's the star, and boom. There we go, that was pretty good. All right. Ooh, low budget bridge with huge truck. That's gonna be interesting here. Question is, how low budget is this bridge? How many pieces of road can we use? There's nothing gonna cross under it, so that's good there. So we should just be able to go straight across, and I'm really having problems with these roads. There we go. Okay, that looks good, so let's connect that. I'm gonna go ahead and assume we're gonna need some pretty high triangles here, so let's go ahead and do that real quick and just hope that we don't kill the guy here, because that would be a shame. There's one there, this one needs to go over slightly. Those all look pretty good. I'll be a master of the triangles here, so let's do that, there we go. Oh, you know, I just realized how close we are to budget here. Okay, you know, let's lower these and see how cheap we can get off here, because we still need a support in the middle. So let's see if we can lower these ends. It's still gonna be really close. Yeah, this is really kind of a long bridge, so it's a little bit of confusion here. Maybe that, I mean, I'm pretty sure this just busts in the middle because it's too far across, so the question is, how can we solve this? I mean, I could easily go over budget and just make a big support here in the middle and call it a day, but that wouldn't be fun. So I wonder if I can get rid of a couple beams here. You know what, let's clear this real quick. Okay, all the way across here. There we go, boom and boom. Okay, we've got that. Let's go from the bottom. Let's not even worry about the top. Just out of curiosity if this would work, because if it does, that would be amazing. I'm kind of doubting it's gonna work, but you never know. This might be something that works fantastically, but let's see, let's do that, and that. Just wasted most of our budget right there on that, so let's do that. You know, I don't wonder if we could do that. Would that work? If we just put supports on the sides like this, and one beam across here, and one beam across here. Actually, we need to raise this one up one. I don't wonder if that would work. I'm gonna go with no, but you never know. Let's go ahead and try this. It's kind of a funky design. Holds there. Ooh, there's a lot of stress. Actually, this is gonna hold. That worked pretty good. I'm happy with that one. Now I know to kind of think outside the box there. I knew the bridge was too long, so I know we're gonna have issues as far as the middle being the weak point, but I guess we really didn't need the triangles all the way across the top, so that's pretty good. Okay, double decker. This is going to be awesome here. Let's see, we're both just going straight across. I've seen some of these watched on YouTube where they switch. You have to have like a drawbridge, but we don't need that. Now question is, I see they gave us steel beams this time, so is that only 3? I think something like, that is a good question where I'm gonna use those. Let's go ahead and place the roads across real quick and just assume we got all these out of the way. So there's those. Oh, we screwed that up for some reason. I'm not very good at making these roads go straight across. There we go. Alright, roads are in place. Now question, do they want the beams maybe to go from there to there? No, it gives us rope, so got that. We've got wood, beams. I'm thinking here. Could we do something like... I mean, technically we could... No, I don't want to go across like that. See, this is going to need another anchor point, and it doesn't have that. The only anchor points would be from there to there. I really don't know if that actually does anything, so... Okay, what I'm going to do first, let's go ahead and ignore the beams. Let's go ahead and get to the point where we can get the car across. Because as soon as we get the car across, we know we're good there. That's not going to take too much down here, so let's do that. And boom, and I'm going to clean up those triangles just a little bit. That one's just a hair off, so there we go. So let's do that. We're going to send this across. Now, I know it gave me steel beams, but what does it want me to actually use them for? I mean, I could just make 2 anchor points, maybe, you know, like one up in the air here and one up in the air here. And that can try to hold, because the top bridge is going to be the important bridge. That one's going to be the heavy one, so... Okay, I think if we place these beams here and here, and let's go ahead and do this wood structure. It's probably gonna have to be fairly high here, so let's do that. There we go, all the way across. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the support across the top, and then we're gonna put some rope supports, because that's gonna be the real main problem here. And actually, I'm gonna do a simulation. I probably should have done this earlier, so let's go ahead and put these across, and let's do a simulation, see what happens. And oh, the bridge is too heavy in both spots. Actually, that was great. Okay, we've got the bridge connected again. Let's see. Maybe I should put the steel beams. I'm still thinking that... You know, I'm not really sure what I'm thinking here. Just how that thing collapsed last time, I don't know. I mean, I think the steel beams would do the best up here. It just makes the most sense. Let me go ahead and make them really big. Give them extra amount of support here. And they don't just collapse on their own. No, they don't. Okay. Now do I need to shorten? I'm gonna shorten it just a little bit. I'm gonna try to save a little bit of money there. So let's do that. That should give us a little bit more leverage as far as it being higher off the ground. So maybe that will be okay. So let's do that. Actually, I want to get this nice and orderly. I could probably just copy and paste that, but I'm gonna do it the difficult way, of course. So let's do that. Let's put some rope here and here to try to hold that up, and maybe there and maybe there. Let's see if that top bridge holds now. No, it doesn't. That's a complete failure. Let me see what we need to do here. You know what, maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe if we start, instead of trying these steel beams from the top, let's do them all the way up from the, you know what, those actually reach, don't they? Maybe this is the support that it's wanting. So let's do that and make the road run over those. So that creates quite a bit of, I would think, integrity for the top one, but we still have that issue with the bottom one, but maybe that can be solved with the rope and a mixture of the rope and the wood. Or maybe it really just needs to be taller. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and add our triangles up here. I still think the middle point's gonna be pretty weak, so I have to put some extra bracing in there. And I don't wonder if I should, you know, I don't think the wood would be any good if I were to run it from like the bottom one to the top one. So let's not do that. Okay, let's do this, clean these up just a little bit. One over, those all look pretty good except for this one and this one. So let's do that, cross. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't wonder if I should maybe raise these middle ones up just a little bit. Let's see if that holds. Actually, that's gonna hold, but I think it's still gonna break right here. Actually, it didn't break on the top, so the top bridge is good now. Okay. Well, this might not be as hard as I made it out to be, so let's go ahead and put these. Actually, that's probably gonna be too high for that. Now, I think just making this bridge normal down here is actually gonna be okay if I just have these high enough, these triangles. Because technically with that steel beam that you have up at the top, it's about the same length. So if it's about the same down here, that should be okay. And the whole fact this car is a little bit lighter, so let's try maybe this. Let's see if this works. It looks like we got a little bit too much stress here, and I think we're gonna break. Yeah, we're still snapping there, so... I mean, I guess maybe I could just raise these up a couple. How about that? Let's try this one real quick. Still showing a little bit of initial stress, but I think we can squeak by. Can we squeak by? Actually, that was pretty good. That worked a lot better than I thought it would. I actually overcomplicated that when I was initially looking at it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we should change the way we do this one. But yeah, that's pretty good there. I think that's probably where we're gonna stop it here. Because, actually, let's just look at the next level, see if it's something that I think I can get done here. Actually, what the heck is this? Okay, it looks like this is gonna be something where we have to dip those down for some reason. Just out of curiosity, let me see. Actually, I guess we need to be... Let me do this, because I want to see if I can quickly solve this. This looks like something that I might be able to actually figure out. They're going to be going right behind each other, so the road's going to need to just go straight down here, and... Oh, I was hoping I was going to be able to connect it to that. Maybe this isn't like the way I think it's going to be. Let's go ahead and try that. Actually, that last piece is probably going to be too steep, isn't it? Let's put this up. This one up and this one up. Actually, you know what? Do I need to put that one up? Curious if he'll still get that. Actually, let's move this beam. Can I connect that? You know, that would be really good if I could. So let's go ahead and delete that section. Let's go ahead and delete this one real quick. Does that work? Okay, I can technically put a beam right there, so... I don't know if that's any good or not. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and go crazy with the wood here now. Question, how do I need to do this? These triangles are going to be really, really funky. And the whole fact this bridge is sagging is probably going to hurt it too, so... Let's do that all the way across. Boom, 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 and boom. That actually looks pretty bad. Let's go ahead and move that one there. Alright, out of curiosity, is this gonna work? Let's just go ahead and try it now. I think it's still gonna break, and... Okay, got the stars. Oh, this one's actually gonna hold. That was first try, that was pretty good. I could probably cut that one down a little bit on budget, but I'm happy with the way that one went. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. So, can't believe that actually worked. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for supporting this series, and we will continue more Poly Bridge probably in the weekend. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be something random. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a couple games I'm gonna check out. And then Friday is gonna be another town update. Saturday will probably be another Scrap Mechanic episode, and then maybe Sunday we'll get back to this. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.